And that indeed was the showdown in Parliament yesterday. Meanwhile, Member of Parliament for Diodo, Vanderpuye, was seen at the center of the melee. He has justified the actions of the NDC side in attempting to seize the Speaker's seat.
Well, in as much as I would say it's unfortunate that such a thing should happen, I think Ghanaians should put the blame on the first Deputy Speaker and the second Deputy Speaker. Our democracy and our parliamentary practice is at risk if they continue to exhibit such biased attitude. You all remember in this House when their famous rescission of Honorable Babu's decision. Honorable Osewusu, then sitting in, said that he was counting himself among the quorum, but then he knows he has no vote. Today, Osewusu, is sitting in a chair and claiming that he still has a vote, even though he's presiding, which is in contravention of the standing orders and the Constitution of this Republic of Ghana. So we said that we will not allow him to vote, because by sitting in the chair and presiding, he has no original vote nor casting vote.
By the time he was going to vote, he wasn't going to sit in the chair. He was leaving the chair and handing over the chair to the second Deputy Speaker of Parliament. So technically, he wasn't going to vote.
Parker, when you are presiding and order the division, and the division is ongoing, then you are getting out of the chair to go and exercise your vote. Where have you found this before? Where is this? Where? It's like you presiding, a referee saying that, let me just wear the jersey of one team, play, after that I will come and continue as a referee. Have you seen that before? It doesn't make sense anywhere. And that's what we objected to. We are not going to allow Osewusu to turn the Constitution and the standing orders around to suit his whims and caprices. It is not right, it's unconstitutional, and it's very, very reprehensible for a Speaker of this House to do what he did.
You are blaming the first Deputy Speaker of Parliament for what happened, but there are those who have said that if you disagree with him, should that lead to violence? I saw you in the midst of the action, fighting your colleagues.
We didn't fight. We were principled in the fact that this man once said that as the first Deputy Speaker, he wasn't a Speaker. It led to confusion. Today, too, he wants to arrogate to himself a vote that by sitting in the chair and presiding, he didn't have.
Should that lead to a fight?
We couldn't have allowed him to do what was wrong. You and I agree that the Constitution that we all have agreed to govern us tells us that we have the right to prevent somebody from obtaining the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. And that's exactly what we did. We're not going to allow Osewusu to obtain the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
No, I get a point that you're not going to allow him, but I'm asking a direct question. Should that have led to the fisticuffs we saw, the pushing each other, the exchange of...
It takes two to tango. If the other side, the majority group people, had sat down and also reserved and allowed us to argue our case out, there wouldn't have been scuffle. But they decided to attack our people. They decided to prevent us from making sure we fight for our rights. And that's what led to the confusion. You saw it. They were the people who tried to prevent us from asserting our rights. There was no way any of us could have just gotten up and do what happened.
And that was Diodo MP Vanderpuye.